Hello, my name is Caleb Mason. I will be talking about smart health technology for the final video project of the semester. In this project, I will be going through 3 segments. The history of smart health technology, the views from ethical to legal, and the future of smart health technology. I hope you enjoy history. So the origins of smart health technology hasn't been around that long compared to the history of humankind. It wasn't until 1960s that we were still using paper records to store information for our health and everything, but the computer came and was developed during this time. While it was a great innovation, it was still very, very new. Not many people used it, criticized it. It was very hardware based and made it very heavy to carry, so it wasn't really a good matchup for health at the time. But in 1965, Medicare and Medicaid, which we use today, was introduced and helped start the development of healthcare information systems. From the 1970s to the 1980s is when the computer started becoming more prominent. There was pioneers in health that used technology to more advance the newly created healthcare information system, which we now use today. Present day smart technology. Present day smart health technology, from wearables to apps we use every day. We basically use it to track health, sleep, heartbeat, everything. Drug development, we have machines that speed up the research time of our researchers, which drastically reduce studies time. Basically, we put a combination into the machine, and the machine will try to find the correct or a perfect chemical component. Technologies for surgery. Surgeons are more and more using robotics as an extra set of hands or eyes for the surgeons to basically keep people alive. Administrative health tech. From desk at hospitals to the offices of corporates, we use this information, the tools that were provided to look up birth records and health records for the many clients and patients that they have. The impact and use on our lives. We use smart health technology almost every day, from appointments to emails from our appointments, causing less paperwork. I personally have an Apple Watch which tracks my sleep schedule. I also use YouTube and apps on my phone to run on and basically just keep record of my health. And even now, when we go on Google, when we ever get an injury or look at a food, we always look at what's in it, and that's a health thing. The ongoing debates on smart health technology. The legal views of smart health technology. Now, the left side is basically the view of the corporates, and the right side is the view of the regular people. So regulatory bodies is basically who gets to regulate the corporates, who gets to regulate the basically what people can do for their health, and the employers too. Employers' liability is basically to ensure employers know what they can do with information from their employees, what they can or not do. Cybersecurity is the protection of everyone's data from the organizations that receive that. They have to have that cybersecurity to protect them when you have that information. Product liability is basically to track the product to its manufacturer and get the reimbursement that you need. Fraud and abuse. A lot of scammers, hackers, you don't want your identity abused or used against you. Antitrust. With the corporations, you have to have a balance between data sharing and data blocking for your for the clients. And data privacy, you have to ask for consent every time. The ethical views of smart health technology. Data collection, data security, and basically privacy is all one thing. Gotta keep everything safe and secure. Equality is basically like fairness. If one person has it, someone else should have it. Make it fair. And data processing, basically censorship of information. Giving the information to someone, gotta censor some parts away, like when we censor the social security number. Human connection for the human side, basically is like no one wants to have just medical hands on them. They want a human touch. That's the human connection. Tracing apps, what apps can trace where we go, what we do, what they see, what we buy. Gotta have a lot of trust with that. And trust the big entities like Google. Google has a monopoly, and like, you know, they can use that power to overstep things, but it'd be great if they don't. Future outlook of technology. What is in store for future generations? Well, we are getting better imaging machines, which will reduce our times. Is looking very bright for us and our healthcare system to become more connected. Doctors will have better tools to improve surgical procedures. The future where we will have results in minutes or less will be nearer, and we'll be having smart cities where we are more digitally connected from the core health to public safety. And that's the end of my video.